another movie, Saturday Night Live. I wanted to start this at 7, but I figured, you know what? I'm going to start it right now. And this movie, and I swear to God, I looked at this movie before I did this, and I wasn't even going to do this one. When I last looked at it, it was 14 of a splat and 59 or 49 of a spilled bucket. It was horrible. I did go up and see it, and I did refresh it at least 5 times. And I am pleased to say that Saturday Night Live, even though it wasn't my cup of tea, it did do really good at Rotten Tomato. 80 of a fresh tomato, and 89 of a popcorn bucket. Now, you're saying, what in the world is Saturday Night Live? Well, Saturday Night Live is what I used to grow up on. It's getting foggy in here. I think the ghosts are about. The reason why I did go see it is because we have a couple people that I've watched earlier. One was the gentleman, William Defoe. He played in Spider-Man. J.K. Simmons, he played in Spider-Man as well. So those two people played in the Spider-Man saga. Rachel Semkata, I'm not sure how to say her last name. They all did really good. I wish they would have done more with the video or the movie. I wish they would have done a lot more. Emily Farron as Lauren Newman. Really, really good. Now, the one part that I did not like, and this is me, they were using characters' names that have already passed. John Belushi, he's already gone. Don't use his name. If they're not there, if they're not alive, leave them at rest. A lot of the people that they did mention they're not there anymore. They passed on. This is rated R. Some drug use, brief graphic nudity, sexual reference, and language throughout. So, because of that, we have to do this. Viewer discretion is advised for this movie. Kids under the age of 18 should not see it. Even little kids. So, what did I think about the movie? I kind of liked it, and like I said, it's not my cup of tea. But it's just the way it is. Comedy and drama. So it did have some comedy in it, but this is published by Columbia Pictures and Production Co. by Sony Pictures. But according to what it says, and this is what happened. This was what it was like back in 1975. At 11:30 on October 11th, 1975, the former troubled young comics are writing and changing television and capture forever, directed by Jason Reitman and written by Gail Kenner, and I'm not sure how to say his name. Based on Saturday Night, based on a true story of what happened behind the scenes 90 minutes leading up to the first broadcast of Saturday Night Live. A full horror chase and magic of reviewing that almost it wasn't in countdown and the minutes to the real until they hear those famous words live from Saturday Night Live. Now, it did make some money, 2 million. That's all it's made so far, so it's 2 million. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get uh the um the budget is not there. So we'll have to wait on the budget to see how much, and that is also going to pop up um on Box Office Mojo. But they did make 2 million are opening domestically with 2,700. So um have to wait and see what it does. I guess this is what it was like back then when you had Saturday Night Live. You didn't have you had a lot of people, but you had a lot of back and forth of who you wanted on there. I know with John Belushi, is that how you say it? Yeah, John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, and a bunch of others um, that did go on the show. Um, it was some of it was funny. I mean, I remember watching it and seeing Hans and Franz. We were gonna pump you up. I mean, it was the show that all your moms and dads and people had to tune in to watch because you never knew what they were gonna do. On my rank, I would say 80 and 80 for both. Um, wouldn't say a fresh popcorn though, or a fresh tomato. I would just say a regular tomato. It is something that people liked. When I went to go see it, there was hardly anybody in the theater. It was probably me and probably about 10 people. So, but other theaters might have had more. I know the old timers for these kind of movies. That's what they watched. That's if you were an old timer, that's what you watched. You watched Saturday Night Live. But that is it for this one. We have a top 20 movies coming up. Spooky. We're gonna make this spooky. At 8 o'clock, I'm gonna get the list made up right now. The numbers and tune in. Actually, you know what? We're gonna make that 7:30. Actually 7:45. Get it done and out of the way. We have a lot of movies that I'm going to be mentioning. A lot of movies that you haven't seen that you can watch. If you have Discovery Plus, you can go watch these on there. But then we're going to be doing top 10 for Halloween and top 10 for regular movies. So join me at 7:30. I'm going to say 7:30. Let's just do a 7:30 for the Halloween, and we also got some spookies. So I will see you guys in a few minutes. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe, and I will see you at 7:30. Boogie woogie woogie. Oh.